Hi everybody, and welcome back to another session of Therapy and Panels. Well, it is now October. You know all what that means. It's the time for the spooky, scary skeletons to send shivers down our spines and whatnot. And for all the younglings, candy! I'm not gonna lie, it took me a good while to think of what to do for the month of October. And luckily, while I was browsing around, I did manage to find a few things. Such things being some monster stuff. And I figured, why not go with a classic to begin with vampires. To be more specific, Dracula. Created by Marv Wolfman and Gene Cohen, he was at first just a supporting character in the Dracula books, but became popular enough to have his own series, and let's not even begin to talk about the movies. Originally a vampire, immune to the bites, he was later retconned due to his depiction from the Wesley Snipes series and Spider-Man the Animated Series to be half man, half vampire, giving him the nickname of Daywalker since he can walk in the daylight without issues unlike most vampires. We begin the story with a couple arriving in America before they get attacked by a group of vampires, but are saved by Blade before they could do anything. They were ordered by Dracula himself to kill Blade if they ever encountered him, so they give it their best, but to no avail as we are shown the skills Blade has in vampire hunting. After dealing with the vampires, Blade is approached by a man named Harker, trying to persuade him into joining his group to take down Dracula, but Blade rejects it, claiming he will deal with Dracula himself. We cut to what appears to be a big yacht party, which Dracula attends, charming the date of his host and taking with him his manservant, and explaining about how everyone on the ship is crucial for the plan he has. He encounters the woman again, charming her into his room to drain some blood from her and possibly to save the rest of her for later, as he continues off to do the rest of his plan. Dracula kills the captain and takes over the boat, finally revealing himself to the rest of the party, claiming he will possess them soon. One of the partygoers, however, decides he's not going to go down without a fight and attempts to shoot Dracula, but obviously to no avail, and he is tossed off the boat for his troubles. Blade apparently somehow found out about Dracula's plot for the boat and locates and sneaks his way onto the board. Dracula tells the other passengers they are to serve him or be destroyed, but they claim no, and one of them pulls out a cross to weaken him as they begin to fight back, while back in his room, the young woman wakes up in a hypnotic trance looking for Dracula. How will Dracula escape from all these people? Will Blade manage to go and kill him? Will the young girl be saved? Only one way to tell. You're gonna have to find this book yourselves and read it. In the meantime, this was just okay. You don't get much action showing much of Blade's skills outside of stabbing people with wooden knives, and Dracula's plan is kind of dumb with the way he went with it. Last I checked, he could have just been able to hypnotize all these people like that into doing his bidding, and he could have avoided the whole beat down by the cross and whatnot. And with that, that is the end of this session. I would like to thank you all for attending another episode of Therapy and Panels. If you liked the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'm the Super Guru, signing off.